Okay, in my previous video, which is a response to Charlie is so cool like, I was talking about how nerdy I am. Now I feel that I must introduce you to all my ducks. Now, these ducks were once part of a brigade, should I say, who had their own show on Bebo back when I had a Bebo account. And they used to parade on the same parade nights that I parade at cadets, because I'm an air cadet. Which I suppose could probably have been added to my nerdy list. Anyway, let me introduce all my ducks. This is Corporal Summers. He's a little tiny duck. His specific markings are his little black devil horns that you can't see all too clearly, but he does have them. And if I turn him sideways, he has a little black arse tail. Also, his brother, Cadet Scar, who hasn't been promoted due to his sparky attitude and temptation to start fights. He has a little pyro eye patch, a skull on his chest, and he's a bit of a bad boy. He's a bad boy duck. Oh yeah. Then, there's his father, who I haven't actually named yet, and is actually strangely squidgy. Like, I can crumple his head and curl him into a little ball. But yeah, that is Cadet Scar's father. Also, we have this duck, who has loads of little pink skulls on her, and she's black from my, like, emo phase of life, and someone bought me this duck and said it suited me, so I was like, yay, more ducks. Now this duck right here is absolutely epic. Now he looks like just a normal duck, but see when I do this, he glows different colours. He changes colours. He goes from pink to green to blue to orange to black. And also, if you put him on water, this happens. When he touches water, it does this as well. He doesn't normally do it for skin. I'm not quite sure why my skin's making him light up, but that's what happens when you put him on water. And he just casually changes colour. Because this is the Doctor Who duck! I am cool enough to have a Doctor Who duck even. He actually came in a TARDIS. That was what was really awesome about him. He had a little blue box and everything. And my cat just tore up toilet paper. But yeah, the most awesome duck ever. I also have a first aid duck from when I got my first aid thing. When I started doing first aid at cadets, I said that I needed a duck to go with it, because otherwise it wasn't cool enough. So I brought, hey, let's get a first aid duck to make it work. And fuck, I've lost track of what ducks I was doing. Oh yes, then I have the soft foam duck I actually got from a university or from my college, I'm not sure which, but it was something to do with universities, and it's a foam duck, like a stress ball duck that I will never tear up because I love my duckies. Also, I have a really fat, overweight duck who I think we need to put on some fitness training because he's just fat and very round and obese, but yeah. Oh, sorry, I dropped the duck. That can't be a good thing for the poor little duck now, can it? No, feeling its head smushed against the floor and whatever. There's also, this is Corporal Stripe, who is a stripy black and white duck, as his name, and also has devil horns. I have quite a few devil horned ducks, don't I? Yeah, there's actually more devil horned ducks. This isn't the last of the devil horned ducks. I wish I could say it was, because then I probably wouldn't seem like quite a crazy duck collecting lady, but I have more ducks. There is also, I think, a cancer research. This is my cancer research duck. Yeah, because he had a little pink necklace on him, and on his head he has the cancer research little ribbon thing. Breast cancer awareness, that's the one. But yeah, I have a breast cancer awareness duck. I also have a camo duck from when I started my obsession with cadets and combats, and how I used to buy combat clothes of every different type. So there he is, camo duck, dressed in camo. He's really shiny. He's like a different material to the others. He's kind of harder. And I also have, this was homophobia awareness duck, which was basically, I think you gave £3 to, it cost you £3, and it was donated to making homosexuality less frowned upon. So there's my homoerotic duck with hearts on it, and it's red because red is the colour of passion. Also, I have a tiny little orange. Oh, this is a glow-in-the-dark duck. This duck when it gets dark, decides to glow in the dark. I don't know, my camera, I don't know if I ever turn the lights off, my camera probably won't work, so, but yeah, he glows in the dark, because he's awesome. I also have another glow-in-the-dark duck, but this time a purple one, who glows sort of bluey purple. The other one glows already orange. There's loads of dust on my ducks. I'm not happy about the dust on my ducks. This seems to be the fat one's child, who is also fat, so we have to take him to, like, You Are What You Eat and get them to look after their kids, because this is another obese duck. Then we have a devil duck, who also surprisingly has devil horns. But, like, yeah, apparently I have a lot of devil ducks, so there we go, he's a little one. He's not as little as the littlest ones, but he's kind of little. There is my punky duck, which has tattoos, and actually has a duck ring on his ear. He has an earring, which you can move around, but there's his duck earring, because he's like a punk duck, and he has tattoos all over him, because he's cool, and he's a hard nut, and that's my favourite tattoo there. It's like a flaming heart with skulls on either side of it. And there is also my card duck, who I got from a gambling competition that I won. I sound like, not actually a gambling competition, I won it with a game of cards or something, but you bet that you won. They called it a gambling competition, but it was just a game of cards. And I won him, because he's like a gambling duck. And I have Sergeant Love, who is just a little duck with hearts on it. I just think he's quite cute. What else have I got? I have the hippie duck as well, who's like a hippie, because he's a duck, and he's dressed in hippie clothing. So he's awesome. And he has a little peace necklace, and cool glasses and stuff, so he's all dressed up like a hippie. I have a duck with blue stars on it, because he's covered in blue stars. Ow, I forgot that these things squeaked, and he's got pink stars in him. Ow, sorry about that, the dust irritated my nose. And this is the fat duck's, this is another fat duck's brother, but he has green markings on him. I'm not sure what I did to him, but he managed to get dirty, and I've never managed to get them off. And last but not least, I have another glow-in-the-dark duck, who's somewhere in between the colours of the other two, but he's not purple and he's not orange, and there he is, and that's it. That's my duck army, and this is them laid out on the table, just being ducks. Squad, shun! Yes, sir. What are our orders, sir? Do you want to take anything over? No. Go back to your dens and rest out until you're warm. Yes, sir. We are ducks, okay? Sergeant, we need you to make a speech. This is something the ducks would like you to know. We are not just bath toys. This is our world. We do not like the mistreatment we are receiving from human beings. Because you know what? Bath toys can't shoot your feet or bite. We're Tom, because we're living, and we're fighting for ducky rights everywhere. So that you humans understand, you can't use us as toys. You have to treat us, love us, and remember us. Because we are each individuals with personalities. And if you forget that, well, we're an army after all. And I am Sergeant Love. And I am in charge of my troops. And I will order them to do something about the... Just help us. Help us. We don't deserve this mistreatment. We don't deserve to be left in cold water. Our feathers get cold. Squad! Let's go. Yes, Sergeant. Yes, Sergeant. Okay, Sergeant. Yes. That's it. The ducks have gone. They've given you what they wanted you to hear. So keep that in mind, people. Ducks get mistreated everywhere. They're not just bath toys. They're living ducks. Why? Why would you ruin my video? Bye.